of the tape. Tristan Davis, 18 years old. Debut fight for him tonight, which is why we're trying to fill air with Darren's mustache. 5'9", 135.8 pounds. On the other side in the red corner, you've got Raven Garcia, also making his debut. 133.6 pounds, 21 years of age, 5 foot 10 inches tall. No distinct advantage for either of these fighters, Harley.
No, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of difference in reach or anything like that. You know, obviously it's going to matter, you know, who's got the game plan, who's the striker, who's the grappler, who wants to move forward, who wants to move, you know, in and do the dirty fighting. That's the fun part. That's the chess.
And who listens after they get rocked for the first time?
Yes, that is definitely the trick of what happens. Or who has the gas after the adrenaline goes away after you've been in there for 3 minutes.
Yeah, for me, it'd be about 30 seconds, right? I got about 30 seconds of nightmare for somebody, then I cardio tap.
So we have 6 amateur fights before we go to the pros. The amateur fights are 3-minute rounds, and they are 3 rounds unless it's for a title, then it is 5 rounds. So we have 1 title fight tonight, but the 3-minute rounds, it's possible to really, really elevate the pace for that. I hope these guys come prepared to give us a big show.
All right, fight fans, we're going to go into the cage.
And
Dave Clifford with your official introductions right over the top of me.
By Motor City Automotive. Introducing first and fighting out of the IV Nectar MD blue corner. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Representing Michigan top team. Fighting out of Detroit, Michigan, Tristan Creme Brulee Davis. And his opponent fighting out of the FKNG Vodka red corner. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Representing Dreadnought Martial Arts. Fighting out of Lansing, Michigan, Raven Garcia.
You know what I'm excited is these guys in the back looked like seasoned veterans. They were just really dialed in. They looked relaxed.
So, as I mentioned, FKNG Vodka, our red corner sponsor. You can go back there for a complimentary sample and buy specialty drinks all night long. FKNG Vodka for kings, not gods.
Butcher.
Are we waiting for a third fighter?
Sponsor at this moment. And this contest now sponsored by Delta Dental.
Seems like one of the fighters left his mouthpiece. You got to blame the corner.
That is absolutely not the fighter's fault.
All the fighter's supposed to get to the cage is himself.
Charge, James Lee.
That is correct. Not a good way to start the day, though. Stuff that can get in your head, man.
All right, looks like we're about ready to get started now. Referee James Lee going to get us underway here. Night of Champions is underway as we get started.
There we go.
Raven Garcia in the black shorts with the red gloves. Tristan Davis in the gray compression shorts with the blue gloves. And Harley, he's wasting no time getting it started.
The only thing I'm not a big fan of is he's very circular right now. And obviously a lot of power in moving forward. So we don't want to be on the receiving end. So hope to see him kind of mix up the in and out a little bit.
Garcia's corner yelling 1-2.
Yeah. You know, it's amazing how much you forget when the first round starts, the first fight. You could have been in the gym, worked so hard, and at the end of the day, it's like all goes away when the bell rings.
Well, that was a great 8-piece from Tristan Davis. But Garcia threw 3 right back up the middle that landed for a lot more effect than all of that Davis brought.
Yeah, definitely. I think as these guys settle in, this fight's going to probably make some serious changes.
Well, you can see that immediately. Davis pushing it to the side of the cage after he got clipped a couple of times.
Yeah.
We're not going to trade anymore. Let's grapple for a little bit.
Yeah, let me settle down.
Trying to hook that leg and pull a trip.
Yeah, those outside trips are not super reliable. That was much better. Much better inside trip.
Guys tend to not to control the waist when they try that. And if you can't take the guy's waist from him, you can't get him to the ground.
Yeah.
Davis in good shape right now. Letting Garcia up, though, but trying to play backpack right now.
Yeah, so far at least Tristan is imposing himself, and we see some redness of the face of Garcia.
Davis got a little ahead of himself, too.
Yeah.
He got a little anxious and, tried to transition to the back when it wasn't necessary.
Yeah. I think it's just because in drills, that's what you do.
Exactly.
So sometimes you get in a hurry and your partner is not necessarily going to do the same thing in the cage as he would on the mat.
And when you're 0-0, you don't have cage rust.
Nope.
You have nothing.
Correct.
Garcia doing a good job of staying on his feet as we come into the last 30 seconds of this round, but he's getting beat up a little bit for it. That blood on the back at Davis is Garcia's.
Yes, it is.
I think he caught him right in the nose.
Yeah, that nose has been bleeding. Not too bad, though. Looks like he's breathing just fine.
What I like out of Davis, too, is the head control. So many guys forget head control when they're grappling on the side of the cage like that. 10 seconds left. Let's see if we can get a couple for the judges here.
Man, I would have to give that one to Davis.
And
just on control alone, I'm not so sure that it was a whole lot.
If you're at home, let's go to the replay here. Watch. Garcia back and Davis up, but he comes straight forward and just starts throwing everything. But here you see a nice straight right from Garcia and a follow-up that landed nice and flush.
Yeah, definitely. The numbers are on Tristan Davis's side, but I think the clean lands, definitely. Raven Garcia still in this.
Oh, at this point, it's anybody's fight, that's for sure. But coming out of this round, Garcia is going to need to force separation because he's losing the clinch game.
Yes, he is.
And he's going to need to continue to string together those nice straight shots. And if you're Davis, I'm sure his corner's telling him, close the distance, get in there and beat him up. And next time he goes to the ground, don't let him get back up again.
Correct.
Round 2.
All right, round 2 about to get started. Raven Garcia in the red corner, black trunks. Tristan Davis with the gray compression shorts that he borrowed from me.
Right.
And you can see those nice short shots from Garcia.
Yeah, he's pretty nice and settled on the kicks, and it's one of the first things you learn is when somebody's kicking, especially low kicks, your defense to that is to throw that cross, straight across to the face, and he's doing it really well.
Well, Davis needs to follow one of those shots in and force a clinch again, or look for a double. He ran out of cage, but he does a nice job of scooping the hips.
Yep, and this time around he grabbed a hold of those legs and nope. Moves a little too fast. You can see him thinking still.
Yeah, he's behind his brain on this for sure. Yeah. Needed to reestablish leg control and rip those feet out.
Yeah, pull him right back down again. It's a game of patience.
He does a good job maintaining control of the clinch, though. Although it's a little bit of a waltz in there now.
Yeah, it is. Somebody would have had a decent Harai or something there. That could have worked real well.
He's got his hands joined together. He's got to clear those hips. And down goes Garcia again.
Should have walked him to his corner, though. If you're going to do that, might as well.
Well, he does a good job of listening to his corner, even across the cage. You could hear Cruikshank telling him to grip and rip, and that's exactly what he did.
Yep. I would not chase that mount here I would definitely work and grind this and see if you can wear out a little bit of that energy.
Well, not only that, he's got Garcia's elbows all over the place. He can push it past right there, head and arm choke.
Yeah.
That's exactly what.
Yeah, and it's
a little
still
bit
there
high
too.
for it. Yeah, it is a little high. He's lost control of the shoulder.
Yeah.
Just needs to sit on that leg and start pounding.
Yeah.
Especially the way that Garcia has his right leg hanging over. He can't pull his hip out now because he can't disengage his own leg. If you want to pull your hip out, you got to put that outside leg over into half guard. See, he's just stuck now.
Yeah.
Finally able to pull it free, but Davison had an opportunity to bring some shots. Shucks the hips by.
Yeah, nice.
Well, you can see the confidence grow in this debut fighter here.
Yeah, you can see his brain is starting to catch up a little bit. He's not thinking as much and reacting much
Looking
more.
to finish with the rear naked, and this will be a great opportunity to see what Garcia's made of.
Yeah.
Got to watch he doesn't transition into an armbar.
Yeah, he's definitely going for it.
Short time here, Harley. All he's got to do is hold on. Don't get long. How many times we've seen taps and 2 seconds left?
Yeah. They always hurt me too, man.
Yeah, it hurts your heart too, right?
And that's the end of round
Well,
number
that's two in the
brought to
books
you by
on my
Spectation Sports.
very, very unofficial card for Tristan Davis. And here's a replay.
And this you can see Tristan Davis in clear control. He's going to shuck the hips and come down inside control.
Those hammer fists hitting nice and clear. Pretty uncontested round in all honesty.
It is, but it was a great round for Raven Garcia in one aspect. He had 2 chances to quit,
Yes.
and he didn't.
Yep.
He powered
Absolutely.
through it. After getting thumped pretty good when he gave up his back, he could have just let that rear naked slip in. Oh yeah, he beat me.
Yeah. He
And
don't
then
look that
same thing with
tired
the
either.
armbar. No.
Yeah.
He's in here to fight. This
Yeah,
is
he
a great
is.
debut fight for both of them.
It sure is.
But at this point, I got to think Garcia has to end this fight. It cannot go to the cards if he
Correct.
wants his hands
This
in the air.
is your third and final round. Make some noise!
All right, here we go. Third and final round. Good sportsmanship. Nice sneaky kick.
And Davis does a great job of staying busy, too.
Yeah.
That shot from a little further out, but it was effective.
Yeah.
You know, that was a half-hearted feint, but Garcia's just done getting hit, so he twitched his hips back just a little bit,
Yeah.
and he's on his back for his trouble.
I'm not sure what he's trying with this.
He
whatever
thinks
that-
he's got a weird sweep there, but he really doesn't.
No.
Because Davis is just so heavy on him.
Yeah.
He's got a solid wrestling base.
Yeah, we've never said that before about a Michigan top team fighter, right?
Never, not once.
That's not what they're known
Now
for.
he's got to be careful reaching over that head or he's going
Yeah.
to get Von Flood. Just heavy hips from Tristan Davis. Garcia turning for an armbar now.
Yeah, that was.
And Harley, he's got
that's
isolation.
super deep.
I got to see that left leg of Tristan's to see if he's standing up. That is not the way to go.
No, back into stacking now. Pull the arm.
Hooking,
Smart.
hooking. Arms out. He's got to transition for a triangle or he's going to get beat up. Looking again for the armbar.
Oh, and arm is stuck again.
And now he's got room to clear his head out if he comes out on the left side of Davis. Davis stepping over now, doing a good job, taking away his ability to isolate that elbow.
Yeah, it looks to me like probably Tristan is the stronger of the two because he's not done everything great, and he's gotten out both times.
His elbow clear, he can just go ahead and go to work if he wants to.
Yep.
But he doesn't want to sit down there again. James Lee did not like the timing of that attempted head kick, but it looked good.
Yeah,
I mean, he had gone 2 points, and that leg was in the air.
If we were doing pride rules, that would have been not a bad idea.
Or a non-amateur fight, right?
Right? Yeah. Way.
Nice solid head kick, pushed the glove of Garcia right into his own face. Sort of the Three Stooges where you're
Nice
smacking
body,
yourself.
yeah. I would kick right back to that body again, see if you can get that liver.
What I don't like about what Davis was doing, it was all single shots.
Yeah.
And we've already seen that Garcia can throw straight and hard if he wants to. Davis reestablishing control on the ground, though.
Yeah, it only feels like we got about 30 seconds left here.
Coming up on 30 seconds, and at this point, Garcia needs to reach deep.
He needs to get back up and try to land a knockout. That's the one thing I will say is, as a fighter, you have to have urgency, and they need to tell him that you're behind and you got to go for the finish.
Well, he's got to go for a finish or go to sleep.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that.
Nope.
He's just out. You know, he's burned everything he has at this point.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Going to go to the judges' cards, but I don't think it would be a surprise for anyone at this point. Outstanding debut fight for both of these. We're going to have a replay of some submission attempts coming here, Harley.
Let's take a peek. Those arm bars, man. God.
Garcia had the right idea, but he needs to turn his head in and go out belly down when he had the opportunity. Especially see that left leg of Tristan Davis's. There's a giant hole there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, hell of a fight, though, that's for sure.
It was outstanding. Great debut for both of these guys.
Going 3 full rounds as an amateur on your first fight is gold for you as a fighter and is gold for your coaches.
Absolutely. And while we're waiting for the judges' cards to get tallied, let's go in and talk about here one of our big sponsors, Gym. JYM, Gym Supplement Science. They're founded by renowned sports nutritionalist and supplement expert, Dr. Jim Stepani. The Gym brand is based on real science, highest quality ingredients, and above all, full transparency. Scan the QR code on your screen to order now. Use promo code SPECTATION for 10% off your order.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we're going to go
for both competitors in your first fight of the evening. And going the full 9 minutes, we look to the judges' scorecard for your decision. We have all 3 judges scoring the bout unanimously in favor of your winner, Tristan Davis.
Yeah, no surprises there. Good job, that's for sure.
an outstanding effort by both of those fighters.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say both coaches should be really happy with their fighters. They showed up, they gave 3 full rounds, and they gave their best, and that's all you can ask for.
And there's a lot to work with both fighters.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, fight fans, we are going to go to commercial here between rounds. We'll see you in just a second.